Yeah, so Tom sent me a message the other day. In it was a link to a YouTube video, and the additional message was we have a new target. So this guy is This guy, first of all, we should say his channel and shit, and who
it is. Casey Jarms.
Is that what is that? No. Jarmes.
No. Now, first of all, before we even get into it,
Casey Jarms, is that supposed to be some kind of play on Casey Jones? Because if so, who cares?
Yeah,
but also,
if that's actually your name, stop it.
Yeah,
right now.
If that is your name,
you fool,
get a new name.
Yeah, get a fucking but you're making your YouTube channel. Just don't use your name if it's Casey Jarmsies. Jarmies,
whatever.
Okay. But anyways, the content was gold.
How many subscribers does this guy have?
810.
Okay, more than us. All right. Kudos to you, sir.
Yeah, good job, Casey Jarms.
This guy seems like somebody who just does like these long fucking rants, and I would say, judging by what I heard, that he's somebody that really likes to parse out what might be problematic.
Yeah.
And what
he likes to really dive into social issues that are at the fore of the conversation.
And he wants to stand up for the underdogs. You know, the ones that are relentlessly supported by all of the most giant corporations and powerful structures that exist.
Yes.
You know, those ones.
Those downtrodden, oppressed.
Yeah. That like you see a big top-down fucking
concerted effort
to
do nothing but
discredit. Yeah, I know. Like,
so
where does this come from still?
Well, that's why people do it. But yeah,
we're talking about the transes, and we're talking about
this is his take on David Chappelle, one of my favorite and most people's favorite comedian.
Sure, the voice of a generation.
Honestly, a true fucking comedian in my eyes. A person that could just go up there and riff and kill. Mm-hmm. It's insane, this man's comedic brain. And if you don't think so, leave. No, I'm just kidding. Don't. We need the numbers. Please
in fact, if you don't want to listen to us anymore, could you just turn it down and just leave it on?
Leave it on.
Yeah, we won't know.
Just like once in a while, just put gibberish in the chat.
Yeah, we won't know the difference. It's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, let's take a look at what Jarms is fucking saying.
Okay.
About David Chappelle. Trigger warnings: transphobia, homophobia,
I'm going to be real. I don't like Dave Chappelle very much.
Get out of here.
That guy is a bit of a jerk. I watched the special, The Closer, and it was not very good.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Now,
don't pronounce your fucking T's like that, too.
This is the thing.
It was not very good.
I wasn't sure if I should be roasting this man.
Oh, because
well, bit of there's a vibe.
Yeah,
there's a vibe. Like if I saw somebody, talking shit to this guy in a bar, I would defend him. I'd be like, hey, man.
Because you think he might not be like cognitively capable of defending himself or something like that.
Well, probably also physically, but more than that.
Now, I will say that is a background.
Oh yeah,
he's got something going on. Yeah, that's decent. But
yeah, is he in a skyscraper made of fucking sci-fi?
But he kind of looks like Tom Sizemore put someone else's face on over his original bone structure.
Yeah, or he's doing like a face swap app.
Yeah, right.
Of a younger version of himself.
Yeah, with
a condition.
Right. And he's like halfway through like he's allergic to peanuts.
Yeah.
And
somebody opened a bag of peanuts in the next room.
Right. And he's halfway through the transformation.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, so originally I was like, oh shit. Okay. I think this guy could do, but upon further examination, he does seem to be very well thought out and very well or very apt in his lying out his argument here.
So you're saying he's not retarded?
Yeah, that he's not a re.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
So I feel fine about roasting this fucking idiot. So listen.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have cared either way.
Nah, I know you don't give a shit. All right, let's take a listen.
Okay.
And you are wondering, is it bad because of all the jokes mocking trans people? Yes.
Oh no way.
But it is bad for a lot of other reasons too. Overall, it's just a really bad special. And also, a lot of his recent specials are bad, but I'm focusing solely on the closer because that's the one I have the most to say about.
And this guy definitely seems like a real cut up.
Yeah, no, he's
like somebody
who I'm looking for. That's who I'm asking.
You can trust.
Hey, who's the best up and coming, comedic acts out there? And I'm going to go to Casey Jarms.
Where does the rubber meet the road humor wise these days, Casey? Why don't you lay it out for us? Because
clearly you're a fucking hilarious gent.
This is a fucking guy, and I've known him now for 10 seconds. Yeah. And I think this is the guy that you make any joke to and it responds literally.
But that's not actually how that would work.
Like, for instance, one time this fucking moron comes into, I was hanging out at an apartment, and this fucking idiot comes in who I don't like, and he's one of these people that's like always got to tell you he's Italian, you know what I mean? He's fucking annoying. And he comes in and he locks the door for some reason behind him, and he goes, I don't know what this
now you just can't leave.
I don't even know what this is supposed to mean, but he's like, I locked the door. Because I was trying to leave and I didn't realize the door was locked, and he goes, I locked the door, I'm Italian. And I was like, I couldn't figure that out because I'm Polish.
Yeah, you mean, and that's funny as fuck.
That was a funny I thought we were joking, and he goes, no, actually, that's not true. That he said something so stupid. He's like, that's not actually true that Polish people are dumb. I know a Polish guy who's a dentist or something like that. I was like, God, you're a fucking asshole. But that's this guy. Like he just strikes me immediately as the guy that responds literally to every joke. You know. So and also, look at his fucking shirt. You're fucking how old? With your stupid fucking Addams Family T-shirt. Like, get a set. Like, also, this guy has. We know people like this, and I you know what I mean? Like, you've known
100%.
You've known people like this throughout your life, that you're just you're just a myopic fucking little nerd. That like for some reason has gotten it into your head that you have some sort of expansive capabilities of thought, and
that you're somehow intellectually above people.
Yeah, and you're fucking.
This is annoying. Let's go back to them.
Stupid fucking like remakes T-shirts of like classic things and what. You're such a fucking idiot. I just really, that T-shirt really rubs me the wrong way.
The Addams Family.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look.
Because that's the one I have the most to say about. Before we get too far into this, I want to make something clear. Nowhere in this video will I say that Dave Chappelle is an asshole for targeting trans people.
Why not?
He is, but there are bigger problems with...
Hey, you just said it.
Okay. Now that's a problem.
Now, you thought it was going to be fucking clever.
Right.
But really what you did is you pulled a George Santos and you fucking lied.
Right. And
now you're not carrying yourself with integrity.
And I'd like to say that it's going to affect your electability.
Yeah, but it won't.
But it won't.
No,
yeah,
it will not. No, this guy could run for fucking Democratic office in any state right now.
This guy, Mayor of Albany. Give me 2 weeks.
I mean, we already saw what happened in fucking Pennsylvania, didn't we?
With what?
We fucking covered that.
That fucking guy. Yeah. Well,
like,
what was his name?
Look, he had a stroke.
Fetterman. Yeah,
Fetterman.
Yeah.
But he can't talk anymore. So, unfortunately, not eligible, in my mind, for public office at the highest level.
So, do you think this guy...
But he would...
No, gut feeling here.
His gut or yours?
No, my gut feeling. Because, believe me, there's... I don't have enough feelings to take up that much room. But... There's a feeling I have here. You tell me what you think.
I'm feeling.
What do you think the likelihood is that this guy has a girl who's his friend
that he pines over for 30
hopelessly devoted to, and he
brushes her hair, he buys her shoes.
Here's the thing:
he sends her to fucking.
She's as ugly as him, and that's the fucked up part. But you know what I'm saying here, right?
Yeah.
And so, like,
you're just mean.
You get it?
No, I get it. That's why I hang out with.
No, but how do you know immediately that this guy is like hopelessly devoted to a girl that has no interest in him at all?
A million percent.
It's just 100% true.
Obvious. That's obvious. And
I went 100 because that's all you need, but you went a million.
A million percent.
Right. This guy would tell you that's not an actual.
He'd be like, well, actually, percentages can only go up to 100 because that is the entirety of the thing.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, we know. All right, let's listen.
With the closer than some bigoted jokes. Although, just for a moment, I'd like to point out a very dumb argument people make in Chappelle's defense. Dumb people will argue, he is not a bigot because he is telling jokes. And while I'll acknowledge that telling an off-color joke does not necessarily mean an individual is incredibly hateful, these people twist that in an absolutely astounding contortion of logic to argue that the proof of Chappelle's non-bigotry is that he makes bigoted jokes. But, like, what?
What? No, but also...
Okay, so now this is so this is as far as I kind of watched it at the beginning when I sent you that.
What kind of bizarre straw man thing was that where whoever said that?
But also, this is where I was like, oh, okay, no, he's good. I'm roasting this motherfucker.
Yeah, right.
Because obviously he's perfectly capable of defending himself mentally, all of this shit. Obviously, not physically.
He just twisted up a nice
Andrew Tate.
A nice Rubik's Cube of words that we have to fucking try to solve.
Yeah.
What the fuck was
Which
that?
Maybe we'll go out tonight on a cube.
Okay. Yeah.
Why not?
We might cube out.
Yeah. Why not cube out? But yeah, so... But yeah, so his general argument so far is that just Dave Chappelle's special is just not good, not because it was transphobic and not because he's incredibly hateful, as he said.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious to me because the overwhelming evidence brought to you by anyone that's ever known Dave Chappelle personally is that he's one of the best people on the fucking planet.
Yeah, and also, like, get over it, dude. Not every single person is gonna fucking just go along with everything you guys do. Like,
yeah, shut the fuck up, you crybaby cunt.
Yeah, I mean, it's so fucking exhausting, but there's so many people that think like this. It's like,
I know, this guy would have the majority support right now.
Yeah, just saying this, they're like, oh, he's a hero, look at him. And this is our strategy to gain viewers, is to constantly
just belittle these guys.
The people that think like everybody, let's go after them.
It's a great strategy, guys. Really panning out.
Yeah, right. This is nice. But no, I mean, it's bizarre to me that, like, people just... Where did the idea come from? That, like, you can't just fucking handle the fact that other stuff exists.
No,
that not everyone is exactly the same as you. No. Like, and they would be the first ones to, it's this old hypocrisy of the left thing. But it's like, you'll be the first one to claim to love diversity. But
not of opinions.
Right, not of opinions, not of whatever. Okay,
all right, let's listen. But yeah, that was a great little diatribe he had.
You know who makes a lot of racist jokes? Fucking racists!
Oh!
The idea that, well, he can't be bigoted because he's a comedian and is telling jokes is absolutely ridiculous. Like it's arguing that because not all fingers are thumbs, thus, thumbs are not fingers because some fingers aren't thumbs.
Remember when Cat Williams said, when he was talking about smoking weed with certain people, and it was something about there's nothing fucking worse when a really, like, dumb motherfucker tries to get smart or something like that. It's like, that's what this is. It's like he really thinks he's doing
he's
something.
Cutting edge, like, brilliant.
Yeah, and I think there was a lot of N-words in that bit, and I just decided to just bail out on that.
Well, that's fine. It's probably a good idea.
But yeah, because I don't want fucking Jarms coming after me.
I know, that's the thing, is we don't need him roasting us back. Because I can't even imagine, dude. I hope he sees this. Because I can't even imagine him fucking what he would try to
he would fucking hate us.
You know what? Here's the thing, though. He wouldn't even give us the time of day. He'd give us the old hi-hat.
I would hope that he would have the balls, sir, to...
well, first of all, this guy clearly doesn't have balls.
To have some kind of response, though, So we'll see what he does. But we're gonna make sure he sees this.
Yes.
It's a really dumb argument, okay?
What is...
But sure. Chappelle can make his jokes targeting trans people if he wants, I guess. Because, comedians are supposed to make fun of everyone equally, which is why Chappelle spends 90% of his time mocking queer people and 10% of the time mocking the other 95% of the world. Because he's treating everyone equally.
Okay, you're talking about one special.
And but also, like, one joke in one. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean 90% of your time? Like, and you idiot. Like, we keep explaining this over and over. It's only happening because all of you are freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
So, like, when he made
that was his whole point.
When he made the one joke in like 2 specials ago or whatever, he kind of started all this off, and it was the thing about the car, I think.
Yeah, the ABC, whatever.
Yeah.
The T's don't get along with the B's or whatever the fuck.
The reaction it got was what became the next material. Mm-hmm. You guys...
you're feeding him material.
It's fucking...
Now he's not going to see Jarms.
And Jarms...
Because that's our work.
By the way, like, if Blockbuster was still open, he would work there. And you know what I mean? Like, this guy is so typical of like he's in like Columbus, Missouri, and he thinks he's the real fucking like progressive.
He does stand up. I bet you he does alt rooms like in basements and shit. I bet you he's got like some fucking Type 5 about Dave Chappelle or some shit. I've met these guys.
About how stupid the patriarchy is.
Yeah. How women are so fucking strong and shit. Look, compared to you probably. That's fine.
Right, yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah, right.
You can't lift yourself out of that chair, but that's all good. Look, I'm not saying that is anything wrong. Not everyone has to be the physical specimens that we are.
But this kind of speech, dude, this kind of speech goes over really well with those fucking, and I don't know why they all have to be like out of shape and ugly too, but like those.
Yes, you do.
You know who he hangs out with, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like a bunch of these duds, and do you know what they do? They play their fucking role-playing games, and they play fucking whatever, you know what I mean? And like, they're in all kinds of fantasy shit and whatever. And this would fly in a room of those types of like just fucking brain dead, but like self-professed intellectuals. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't know why this just is so, it fits such a like an archetype of like so many people I've known.
No, 100%. I've known these people.
Yeah, right.
And here's the thing, I've never liked any of them.
And unchecked, in an echo chamber, like this guy starts to gain some sort of like confidence about all this, and he starts to really think he's onto something.
Yes.
But then he's just going in circles of like, nothing you're saying makes any fucking sense. It's not even worth really responding to. It's
I know, and that was the other problem I had with this, is it's so fucking obvious that I had a problem with even sort of roasting this dude, but he's just so fucking himself. He's so like overly what's the word? What would you call this attitude that he has?
It's hard to fucking define.
But there's a very I know there's a word that defines this. It's like pugnacious or something like that. Smarmy and pugnacious.
Yeah.
Like he's got this fuck you attitude about everything he says. Like, that's why look, if you have a critique of Dave Chappelle's comedy, fine, whatever. You don't also, this is the thing, is like we're saying, oh, you can't handle somebody having a different opinion. No, I can. If you don't like Chappelle, and even if it's based on the fact that you think he's like some sort of a fucking raging bigot, that's fine. But when you come at the world with this attitude, thinking that you are the one above all, that you have the fucking, you know what I mean, the one opinion to trump all, now I have a problem with you. When you put it forth like that, like we do.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I know, yeah. You do exactly what we do. It makes us mad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I saw a really funny comment. He literally is a low-hanging fruit. I think that's pretty close enough to clever for me.
I think.
So, yeah.
Wait. I bet Vinny could make that face, and then kind of says, I think he could do all of these freeze frame faces.
Am I supposed to be trying to do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is a big time participator in the collectibles market.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
This is a guy that
you don't piece of shit.
You don't touch his toys because they're fucking collected. You don't play with them.
Well, then I could understand.
Yeah,
I mean. And one of our main fans here probably fucking sends him stuff on eBay.
Let's see. They want to see you do the face.
No, we're not doing the faces. I'd already tried.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You know what? We already were pretending our shadows were penises.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, how off the rails do we want to get here? We're going to just make faces for a while?
Yeah. All right, let's get back to this fool.
Not question for a moment why you chose to mock some groups and ignore other groups. There is no reason. It's just coincidence. Okay, I'm done. Chappelle made fun of trans people, and that's groan-worthy. But there are bigger issues to deal with. I think overall there are 6 fatal flaws with the closer.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
And by the way, did he not spend enough time making fun of white people for you? Like, what the fuck does
what
he
did
have
you
to
want?
do? Yeah,
he has to have Republican jokes in there because he's done that a lot.
Oh, dude, he's whatever.
Rednecks,
it's been everything.
a lot.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on stage since he was fucking 14. He's done everything.
He's done everything.
Yeah,
this was his premise. He had an overarching premise and it was like Matt had said in the chats. This was like a fucking, an ode to his dead friend who killed herself, who was a trans woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was the fucking whole, and so ignoring that fact.
But then that becomes. I remember people like Yeah, well,
and it's not good.
Depending on what kind. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm just saying plain yogurt,
I don't know,
like sour milk.
Comes back. All right,
sour milk. Does he not?
Yeah,
he's got sticky hands.
His car is filthy. I'll tell you that right now.
Filthy as fuck. He's got a Bernie 016, Bernie 16.
A coexist.
100% a coexist.
Yeah.
A fucking, all of the. In fact, he probably has one of those lunatic back fucking trunk areas that's just all fucking, political bumper stickers.
Oh, just like
where it's just like for some reason he
the
thinks,
old ones peeling off. And
yeah,
new
for some
ones
reason
over
he
the
thinks
edges.
somebody's gonna see that passing by and be like, "Oh my god, I'm voting for Hillary."
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I've never understood that. It makes no sense to me.
Well, you know what you want to do in a like a social climate such as we have today is readily identify yourself as a possible enemy of half the people that you fucking are on the road
also,
with.
like, what influence do you think these things are having on people? Like, oh, dude, I was on the fence, but I saw this guy go by in this lunatic-looking serial killer car, and I'm voting for Hillary.
Not for nothing, but that was a lot of stickers.
Yeah, that guy had a lot of stickers. He probably has a lot of points.
Yeah, right.
I'm voting Bernie. All right, let's hear his dissection of comedy, because I also thought this was funny because we spent last third hour last week dissecting a man
that was
named
2 weeks ago.
Jason Ritchie. Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago, dissecting a man named Jason Ritchie's comedy, which I thought we did rather well.
Oh yeah,
and so let's see how he goes.
The one everyone talks about, the transphobia, not Dave Chappelle told transphobic jokes. That's a symptom of a bigger problem. Dave Chappelle really, really doesn't like trans people. Queer people in general, to be honest, but trans people are the brunt of his hatred. And not because he made jokes, but because he genuinely seems to have a problem with queer people. Like, let's talk about the structure of the closer. Basically, it's an hour of Chappelle telling anecdotes of times he ran into queer people he didn't like. He talks about a time he got into a fist fight with a lesbian.
Okay.
No.
I can't recall the whole I know I watched it.
Yeah, no.
I don't
this was a
remember it that way.
hilarious joke where he's like, yeah, it was
the whole
bit was,
thing,
But also, they're fucking well-structured jokes. That was the premise.
Sure.
The reason he was doing it was because people said, don't do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then he went ahead and did a really, really solid special in almost no time with fucking some of the most tight, polished jokes that you could fucking ever hear. Now, do you think it's funny? Well, that's going to depend on whether you're sensitive to the topic that he's, lampooning it.
Also doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like, yeah, dude.
But from a comedic standpoint, dude, it's Chappelle. What are you talking about?
What if I went around on the internet bitching about everybody I saw who wasn't? Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I'm sorry we didn't have this up, but there really isn't anything to see. But he just now
is
he
that
put
a
up
full transcript?
Yeah, like dude, no.
Oh my god, dude.
So yeah,
this is great video making skills here too. Like
because she got mad when he called her a man, and I mean the way he tells the story, he's completely in the right and did nothing wrong. Something that I struggle to believe for reasons that will become clear soon.
I bet you they won't though.
When some stupid.
Yeah, right.
What's going on out there? I don't know why he sounded like that. He could have been like this. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, yeah, he could have been one of them old school ones. Yeah. Yeah. What? Are we done with this guy?
Yeah, I almost want to be done with this guy.
All right. I mean, it's kind of just like
because it's just gonna go on, and I just can't stand him.
I think we did it.
Yeah, I honestly I can't stand the dude, but. I think we take a peep in on his content from time to time.
Yeah, we'll keep up with him for
and because there's going to be gold in there. This is just the first. Vid I saw.
All right, well, that was fucking whatever his name was, Carver something or.
Oh, wait a minute! I just got a message.
What?
Stating something. Oh, hold on.
Is it about the show? Somebody was trying to call me too, and it was a number that looked familiar. I think it might have been Critchlow.
Yeah. Yellow, you are on with Tom and Vinny. What's up?
Hello, gentlemen. This is 4-star General Critchlow.
Oh, hey. Hello.
Certified forklift driver and lover of sweet S10 high fives and cats.
It's getting funny to me again.
I know. Yeah, you've won us back over.
All right, go ahead.
Vinny, were you at our mutual friends who lives in Westmount by the bar that one night where we were watching the first episode of Chappelle Show?
No, but I know what you're talking about. I heard about this. Go ahead and tell the story.
So yeah, one night we're just hanging out. A bunch of us people our age.
Sure. The elderly.
Who can handle the Chappelle Show.
A bunch of geriatric bad boys over there, you know?
Geriatric bad boys. That's our street name, actually, in Westmount.
Yeah, that's a gang.
Just clinging bitterly to teenage youth.
Boys.
Yeah. The GBBs.
All right, go on. And please tell this story just like in a fucking normal way. Like
we decide to just watch randomly the first episode of the Dave Chappelle Show.
Yeah, great show.
We have a young lady with us who has never seen the Chappelle Show.
Mm-hmm. This is the first
different generation.
She was probably like 10 years younger or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So, sure. And I mean, I think most of us forget how incredibly offensive the first episode of Chappelle Show is.
Now, run me through which one.
Which one was it? What was it? Yeah. What was the first one?
Jesus Christ! You guys got to help me out.
No, we don't.
Okay, well, it's your story, pal.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, you're on thin ice.
I can't say any of this.
Okay, all right, I'll look it up. I'll figure out a way to say it.
Okay, so you're watching. So you're watching a rerun,
man. All of us people of our generation, we are just rolling. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Just fucking dying. And all of a sudden, we just hear sobs coming from the corner of the sixth room. Granted, there's like 10 of us in this room, dude.
Yeah.
It's a small bedroom, man. All of a sudden, we just hear sobs and, tears falling from dreadlocks.
Oh, yeah.
No shit.
One of my favorite sounds.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I forgot who it was until you said that. Yeah. I remember somebody was... I heard the story that they were watching the Chappelle Show and somebody was fucking just so...
taken
appalled that they just burst into
my God.
tears.
She was hyperventilating, dude. She almost fucking... Do you guys know what... she almost defenestrated herself.
Oh, my God.
That's the word of the day.
Yeah, that's jumping out a window. Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
Yeah, that's...
smarty pants.
So, the first episode of the Chappelle Show was it the Clayton Bigsby sketch?
Which one's Clayton?
Clayton Bigsby was the black white supremacist. Yeah.
Come on, do we have to say this
white power?
I'm just trying to see what made the lady cry.
Sir, what if I was to tell you that you yourself are not a white person?
Sir!
I don't know what's happening now.
Sir!
Oh, okay. All right. Look, guys,
I will have
doing the bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
man,
Christ.
like it's Chappelle. Chappelle's not for everybody.
Yes, the point of
this chick was...
That's the moral of your story?
Yeah. The point being, there are some people of newer generations than us that are just so sensitive
that it's gotten to the point
that they'll cry.
Something that was on fucking one of the only 10 channels we had.
Yeah. It was also lauded as one of the greatest creative endeavors ever fucking put forth.
It was a
humankind.
Critically acclaimed mainstream success.
So good that he actually had to run from it.
He looked at us like we were fucking heathens, man.
Yeah. Well, you are, but I mean... Yeah. You guys could have been watching the fucking Wizard of Oz, and she would have looked at you like that. So.
And then she dried her tears and asked for another line of cocaine. Which I actually fucking probably know for a fact happened.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, she's like, I can't believe you pieces of shit.
Oh my God.
And she looked at us like we were the most disgusting human beings.
Is this yours?
Laughing at something like that.
Can I have more of this blood powder grown by a Peruvian peasant?
Child.
And fucking
not even realizing
paid for in human lives.
And after I do that, I'm calling my ride on this phone that is mined cobalt in a fucking slave factory in fucking in Ghana.
I'm all about peace, everybody. Peace and love.
I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this app to call an Afghani refugee to pick me up.
Well, completely contradicting every thought process that she follows.
This brings me. I remember back in like high school days, this girl was trying. Like we were at a party, and my buddy Sean is just a fucking savage, and he just gets off on shit the same way we do. And this girl was talking about vegetarian, vegan, this and that, and da-da-da, blah, 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 and animals and this and that. And he goes, aren't your coat and shoes made of leather? And she started crying and left the party.
Ripping off all her clothes.
Well, that would have been nice. She was hot.
That's how we used to trick the vegans into stripping. That was the old gag back in the day. You just start telling them all the animal products.
No, those jeans and panties are made out of animals.
Yep.
All right, well, hey, look at this.
All right, good
General
job.
Critchlow calling in with a real fucking winner.
That's
a real point. Aren't you guys proud?
Yes,
I couldn't finish
I
those
am.
12 Bud Lights Vinny requested me to do. I only am on number 8.
I did not
So
have.
I'm pretty coherent.
All right, great. Well, yeah, we like to keep you docile and under control, sir. So
right.
thanks for the call, brother.
Wednesday barbecue, motherfuckers.
Well, we'll get to that.
And we're playing you out.
All right.
Later, man. Later, brother.
We got a little.
Hey, that was good.
Yeah. Hey, we got a couple minutes to do
What do we
one
got?
last thing. So
Oh,
now
you
we
know
had.
What do you got?
No, go ahead. We had the one lady that we've teased a couple times.
Yeah, but that's going to be a long discussion.
Okay.
Now you had sent me New Year, New Ling, Luke says.
No. No link.
No, you had sent me some funny. How about the? Well, this one was long. The
Lay it on me,
pizza
King.
lady.
What do you got?
We had the rude employee sent home.
Oh, yeah.
You seem to like that, and I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, this, as I recall, and I fucking sent this to you a while ago, so I don't
Yes,
really
exactly.
remember. But I remember that at
Now,
some
I'm going to
point.
have to go to studio mode. I'm going to have to quick go over here and see
Okay.
where I can get the best look for these folks.
And we want them to be in on this. You can
Yeah,
just,
we want that. Oh, well, that
you go,
one's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
All
Okay.
right, nice. All right.
so
let's get over.
I remember this being a thing where I hated the guy who was filming, but I can't really remember what the fuck